Yeah! Oh yeah, that's right. Woo! Whoa! Hey, how do you keep getting in here? Well, now that you're here, it probably looks a little different than last time, doesn't it? Remember back in the beginning of season 2? Welcome to the new and improved Milburt Studios. I'm calling this Milburt 2.0. We're coming back. Season 2 is coming at you very soon. This time, I'm calling this Milburt 3.0. A lot's changed this last year, and we have a lot more to show you. So, come on, let's go take a look. Welcome back to Milburt Studios. This is our new and improved recording space where we create all of our Milburt Plays episodes. Let's check out some of the upgrades we've made since Season 2. We've added floor-to-ceiling acoustic tile treatment to the front wall. We also added heavy, movable curtains at the back of the room to help isolate the space and reduce reverb during recording sessions. Our entertainment center also got a few upgrades of its own. The cube bins make for convenient storage of extra controllers and cords, and convenient hiding places for poofy cats. We added more cube shelves in the corner to house some of our game consoles, including Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo, Nintendo GameCube with the Game Boy Player attachment for playing Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games, Nintendo Switch, Wii U, which also plays Wii games and can support up to 6 players. Mario Party, anyone? We're also rocking an Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and 2 PlayStation 4s for online co-op gaming. And on top of the TV are all of our sensors and cameras for various motion games. We also have power stations for all of our rechargeable controllers. The idea is to be able to pick up a controller and start playing without ever having to worry about batteries. This is also where we keep our portable consoles like Game Boy, DS, and PS Vita. And finally, we have our Tower of Power, a Model 1 Sega Genesis with the 32X add-on and a tower of nesting cartridges. This shelf is also our tribute to our most successful playthrough of Season 2, Sonic 2. It was a real fan-favorite series and we had a blast making it. Check out this awesome fan art by Dr. Crafty, commissioned for us by loyal friend and Milburt fam, Marin. And what good are game consoles without games to play on them? We've amassed a huge collection of games spanning nearly every generation, from Nintendo and Sega to Xbox 360 and PS4. We even have a few Atari and Master System games, as well as a bunch of games that are rare or hard to find. Some of our older games, like PlayStation 1, Nintendo DS, and Nintendo Wii, are hiding behind the newer HD games. The top shelf is reserved for rare games and Milburt favorites. All of our loose cartridges and old-school box games are protected in clear plastic cases, courtesy of VideoGameBoxProtectors.com. They even have cases for uncommon or third-party cartridge sizes, like Haunting. Our collection looks sharp and shiny, and our cartridges are safe. Go check them out! Oh, did I mention we've also been collecting amiibos? It started with just a couple of collectibles to jazz up our studio displays. Now, our collection includes tons of iconic game characters, including some that were rare or hard to find. These add a bunch of cool enhancements to newer Nintendo games for the Wii U and Switch. Each one looks so cool and is super detailed. Of course, you can't have Nintendo without Mario. We turned what was once our NES display into an homage to the adventures of everyone's favorite Italian plumber. The Pokemon shelf also got some love this year, with amiibos adding a bit of extra flair to our display. A throwback to Season 1, we now also have a shelf dedicated to our favorite Overwatch heroes. Speaking of displays, our other nerdy and geeky shelves also got an overhaul. These displays pay homage to some of our pop culture passions and nostalgic favorites. So that's a quick tour of all the changes we've made in the main recording space, but that is only a small glimpse into the big upgrades we've made since Season 2. why don't we head over and check out what Brit is up to?
Yeah! Woo! Ah! Hello! It's been a while. Good to see you. Listen, I have something really cool to show you. Let's go check it out.
All right, this is our master bedroom closet converted into our dedicated Milburt sound booth. Mel and I wanted a recording space to accommodate standing or sitting for our voice acting or musical projects that needed a cleaner sound. As you can see, we applied floor to ceiling acoustic tile. There is special foam treatment in the standing area to isolate echo and extra noise. We installed a light switch in the booth to activate the on-air red light that you saw earlier. Our goal for this sound booth was to be ready in an instant, and it really has been such a valuable resource for our voice acting project with Wasteland Active Radio. Because this is a walk-in closet, we do have enough room to accommodate a special guest to record with us as well. We've had Marin and Amanda help us out with Wasteland Active Radio for their roles. It's been awesome. This year has really challenged me, Brit, for doing different voice acting characters, or I really want to branch out for musical things too this year. So I'm really looking forward to utilizing this sound booth more for potentially other upcoming projects. Also, quick plug, if you have not checked out the Record Button Production Group, this is the people that created Wasteland Active Radio. They have a new project, a new podcast called Why Did I Write This? And so the basic premise is, have you ever written something you thought was great and then came back to it years later and realized that not only is it bad, it is downright laughable? So the hosts, Harmony, Anna and Beth, they explore their old writings they had put together in their younger years and just, oh my God, it's, woo, it is cringe and it's great. Definitely check them out. Episodes now release every Wednesday, so give them a like. I know the Record Production Group has been working really hard on this project, so definitely share some love, and I'm going to turn it back to Mel.
Thanks, Brit, and thanks for showing us that. Hey, do you remember what our office looked like back at the beginning of Season 2? So this is the new Milburt 2.0 recording studio. And this is the new Milburt 3.0 recording studio. Everything in the studio has been upgraded and optimized for capturing and editing video, audio, and gameplay. At the heart of our new studio is a powerful custom PC we affectionately call the Beast. This thing can handle anything we could dream of doing, and it comes fully stacked with an 8-core Intel i7 processor, an NVIDIA 1660S graphics card, and it also houses our Elgato card for game capture. It's got more memory and storage than we'll ever need, and a solid-state drive that makes for lightning-fast video editing or PC gaming. This is our main workstation, rocking dual 32-inch TVs repurposed as monitors. This is where we do most of our editing and social media posting. This is the newest addition to our studio, a dedicated streaming station, purpose-built for all of our live streaming and voiceover needs. We have a professional-grade desk-mounted microphone for recording audio, and dual Logitech webcams for recording live video and for face capture. We have a dual monitor setup with the left screen using an output from the PC and the right screen taking a feed directly from our game consoles. We can even switch inputs of the second screen on the fly to play different consoles than what is being recorded by the Elgato. I also added some auxiliary USB inputs and a network connection to the streaming station. A USB charging strip powers all of our AV components and lighting, and this is also home to our trusty Behringer mixer. This is something that I've been working on quietly for the last few months now, and I think it turned out great. We're going to be doing some really cool stuff with this in the near future, but first, let me show you what this thing can do. So here we are inside of the new Milburt Studios streaming setup, and as you can see, I've got a green screen here behind me. This was actually a donation from a good friend of our show and fellow content creator Josh with Ginger Josh Gaming. Check him out on Facebook and Twitch. But this green screen is actually allowing us to do some pretty cool stuff within this streaming program. I can pop up in a random image. I can pop up in a random game. I'm even working on some custom graphics for our streams to let people know when we're starting, when we're taking a break, and a custom intro just for our streaming segments. I can even use Face Rig to turn myself into a motion captured animated avatar. Meow.
As we move into Season 3, we would like to take a moment to go over a few upcoming changes to the Milburt schedule.
In Season 2, we had a new pre-recorded Milburt Plays episode premiering weekly every Thursday.
Starting in Season 3, however, Milburt will be switching to a new 3-week rotation of content.
Week 1 will be a normal, pre-recorded Milburt Plays episode, just like in Season 2.
And Week 2 will feature a new segment we are calling Milburt Live. This could include anything from live streaming a game to live action skits or local interviews. It's kind of a wild card week and a chance for us to be creative and dip our toes into the world of live action content.
And finally, Week 3. We will actually be off this week and there will be no new scheduled content. We feel that in order to strike a good balance between our busy work, life, and Milburt schedules, we need a week to recharge and be able to come back refreshed and ready to make the best content that we can.
And then the rotation starts over the next week with the new Milburt Plays. As always, all of our new episodes will be premiering on Thursday.
We hope you've enjoyed this tour of the new Milburt Studios, and we hope you are as excited as we are about the upcoming season.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you soon in Season 3. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye! A lot's changed in this last year, and bag of wind.
Oh! You want to see something really cool? Let's go check it out. You want to see something cool? Let's go check it out. Oh my god. Hey, listen. You want to see something cool?
Thanks, Brit. Hey, do you remember what our... Nope. It's like accusatory. Do you remember? Do you? We're going to be doing some really cool stuff with this in the near future, and I'm going to do another take. We're going to be doing some really cool stuff with this in the near future, and I'm going to do another take, but it's really close. We're going to be doing some really cool stuff in the near future. But first... No. So here we are inside of the new Milburt Studios streaming setup, and I forgot what I was going to say after that. So here we are inside of the new Milburt Studios streaming setup, and so here we are, waggle, waggle, waggle. So here we are inside of the new Milburt Studios streaming setup, What is my hand doing? It's doing it by itself now. This was actually a donation from a fellow content flannel play. So here we are inside of the new Milburt Studios streaming setup. And my hand's just doing that thing again. Get out of here, you. Just you. Go. No. This was actually a donation from a fellow content creator and friend of our show, Josh. That's his name.